The year, 2014. The state, Alaska. The sport, soccer. I will never forget the feeling of those last couple minutes of the game where you know you are one goal ahead and one wrong play could take the win from you. I'll also never forget the year of 2014 when I became an Alaska state champion. That is, to this day, one of the biggest honors of my life. And not just because it's a cool thing to say that I am, but because it taught me a lot. You see, that year was the first year I ever played competitive soccer. And I learned that in order to be good at something, you have to practice. I was taught through soccer that when you say that you're going to show up, you'd better be there or you're going to get in a lot of trouble. I learned what dedication looks like. I learned that when I say I'm going to do something, I have to do it. And the most important thing that I feel like I learned from soccer, and the thing that I feel shaped me the most, was realizing that there are 18 people on a team and every single one of us is different, and that's what makes us strong. When I was younger, I had a really hard time with differences. When I would meet a kid that was different than me, I would try and boss them around and make them be who I wanted them to be, because I thought that differences were wrong. That's what I was always taught by society. But in reality, when I started playing soccer, I realized that it's really actually great. Differences are strengths. Because if I'm right-footed and my friend is left-footed, that makes it perfect because I can cover the right side of the field and she can cover the left. If I like the ball passed out in front of me and she likes them passed to her feet, it's perfect because I'm a forward and she's a defender, and together it makes us help complete the team. This has become something that I have been very focused on, because a lot of times when you talk with someone that has a complete different view than you do, it's hard to feel like they really understand and are hearing what you're saying, because a lot of the time it feels like they're trying to make you believe what they believe. They're trying to squash the differences. But because I've been able to come and learn from soccer that differences are strengths, I'm able to now hold conversations with people that disagree on certain topics and be able to love them and encourage them in our differences. I've been told by multiple people that I'm one of the only persons that they can talk to and not feel shut down by when they disagree. I've been told that I am one of the only friends that they can constantly have disagreements with and still be friends. And that's because I learned that differences are great. Differences are strengths. And without differences, we couldn't make a full team. I also learned from soccer that being competitive is a gift and not a curse. I'm a very competitive person. I grew up with 3 older brothers. So as you can probably tell, it was a pretty competitive household. So throughout my life, I've used that competitiveness to get a 4.0 grade point average. I've used it to get scholarships. I've used it to play soccer and learn and grow. And because of soccer and because of the way that it encouraged competitiveness, good competitiveness and not bad competitiveness, and because of the way that it showed me that differences are actually strengths, I've been able to be a more fully developed person, and I've been able to accept people and differences for what they are. And that is great.